So we have a set of females' heights, and it's been sorted from smallest to largest, and we want to find the 5-number summary. Now, the 5-number summary is based on the median, kind of like the standard deviation was based on the mean. So this is a measure of spread based on the median, and the idea is that we're going to take all of our data. So suppose we have this big chunk of data, and we're going to divide it up into quarters. So we're going to divide our data into 4 chunks. And the median, remember, divides the data in half, right? And so the median will be in the middle. At the bottom, we'll have a minimum value, and at the top, we'll have a maximum value. Now, these two values are called the quartiles. This one is called quartile 1, or Q1, and this is called quartile 3, or Q3. You might be able to guess that Q2 is the median. So quartile 2 is the median. So we need to divide our data up into quarters. By the way, in some other situations, you'll hear quintiles, and quintiles divide the data up into chunks of 5 rather than quarters. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can find these. So minimum and maximum are pretty easy, right? Our minimum is here, our maximum is here, and our median, when we have 9 pieces of data, will be, let's see, it's odd, and so it's going to be the 5th piece of data, and so my median is here. So the main thing we need to find now is the quartiles. And so to do that, we're going to use something called the locator method. So we're going to calculate a locator. Now, remember that the quartiles are supposed to divide the data into quarters. And so we're going to figure out where is 1/4, or in other words, 25% of the data values. So in this particular case, 0.25 times 9, let's see here, 0.25 times 9 is 2.25. Now, if this comes out to be a decimal value like it does here, so if this is a decimal, then that means that the quartile value is going to be a single number. So then we go up to the next whole number, and we use that data value. So in this case, we're going to take this and we're going to go up to 3. Notice we're not rounding here. We're moving up to the nearest to the next whole value. And so the third data value is going to be our quartile 1. And so quartile 1 is going to be right here. It's our third data value. Now to find that's our first quartile. Our third quartile, we do almost the same thing, but we use 75% rather than 25%, because the third quartile is 75%, 75% of the data is lower than it. So in this case, that comes out to 6.75, and we follow the same rule. If it's decimal, we're going to go up to the next value, and so this would be the 7th data value. And so the 7th data value here is 5, 6, 7, this one, and that's our quartile 3. So to answer our original question here of find the 5-number summary, the 5-number summary here is those 5 numbers: the minimum, the quartile 1, the median, the quartile 3, and the maximum. That's our 5-number summary. So in the next video, we'll look at what to do if this locator does not come out to be a decimal.